today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
This take it in at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. The numbers for Zeke from last week: 13 carries, 59 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
Agnew now to return. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, standing 6'1" from Utah. It's Tyler Huntley.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things. But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The Giants are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
The last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on him and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Huntley's throw complete here to Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz.
And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
First and goal from just inside the 5.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They'll try and run with a fullback, Johnson. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
To throw, Huntley.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
A first down carry for Barkley. And that to the 30. It'll be second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Huntley to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Huntley. Being chased at, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Huntley. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Shifts by him. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Well, Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first. Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott forced out to his left. His throw incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They go to Elliott again. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
A final shot before break. Huntley. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Looking to throw. Huntley. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating from the gun. Huntley. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Prescott now.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Inside give to Elliott. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Buying time to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. The give is to Elliott. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now Lutz for the field goal try. And this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
That's complete right side to Kmet.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Back to throw. Huntley. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time.
Partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Huntley. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game, and they come here in this third quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points, and not really with a lot of hope, but with that touchdown, they're right back in this game.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And now out come the Giants. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Off play action. Huntley. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Now following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. To throw from his end zone. Huntley, throw left side, complete to Toney. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more. Break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. Operating from the gun, Huntley. Left side, he's got Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Huntley. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. Throwing on 3rd and long. Huntley. And he's going to go down again. Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
A first down throw for Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. 20, 10, 5. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to throw. Huntley. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he goes out right around the 39. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll go to Barkley again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Up the middle with Barkley. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Here's a give to Barkley, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got work.